Hello, how are you? Many people really struggle with constipation. With their bowels not moving, their stomachs get bloated, they have a lot of gas, and they ask me how they can improve their gut health once and for all. I prepared some really interesting tips to help you achieve this goal in a short time, so stay until the end because you won't want to miss them. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I post new videos every day and you're going to love them. And there are new recipes every day. In fact, some of them are laxative recipes, great for constipation. I'll leave a playlist about this down below in the description for you. So a lot of people ask me for a strategy of what to do on a daily basis, because I already have several videos here on the channel talking about constipation, tips on good foods, tips on bad foods, but some people have asked me for a step-by-step guide. What should you systematically do in your daily routine to get good results with your gut? Nobody wants to have constipation. Being constipated causes a lot of social discomfort. You feel bad, your belly gets bloated, it's bad for your own gut to have that stool stuck there. It will ferment, cause gas, worsen your skin, your mood, everything gets worse. So let's get your gut working. Let's start with the tips then. The first tip for a healthy gut is to try to add some type of probiotic to your diet. Probiotics are live cultures, which are beneficial bacteria and yeasts that will colonize your gut, preventing the growth of harmful bacteria that alter your gut flora and also cause constipation. If you can add some probiotic to your diet, that will be great. I have a video here talking about the 7 best probiotics, and it might sound a bit far-fetched, but for example, plain unsweetened yogurt is a probiotic and many people don't know that. So, in that video, I give tips on 7 different ones. I even teach how to make yogurt at home. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you. In my opinion, what I like to consume the most is kefir. You make kefir at home. I have a video here teaching how to make it, explaining the benefits. There are recipes with kefir. There's a lot about kefir here. There's already a playlist about it on the channel. And I'll leave this playlist down below in the description for you as well. So, just a detail, if you've never heard of it, kefir is kind of like yogurt. It's made in a very similar way, with milk or with water. But watch the video there so you can understand. And I just have to leave you with a golden tip regarding the use of probiotics, these fermented milks or fermented foods in general. We should never expose them to high temperatures, heat them up, boil or cook them, because otherwise we'll kill the probiotic. This is a very important detail. There's no point in taking your kefir or your yogurt and baking a cake with it, because you'll get the benefit of the proteins and the calcium, but the probiotic will die. So probiotics should never be exposed to high temperatures. I think this is a very important tip to share with you. The second tip, of course, is fiber, because fiber will help push the stool down through the intestines. It has a very significant mechanical effect. There are 2 different types of fiber, soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber attracts water, that's why it's called soluble, so it forms more of a gel in our intestines. A great example is psyllium, for instance, or passion fruit peel flour. I have a video about psyllium here on the channel and about how to make passion fruit peel flour at home. I'll leave it down below in the description for you because it's very cheap and it's very easy to add, better than buying it. And there are also insoluble dietary fibers, which are prominently found in oat bran, for example. When you ingest them, they significantly expand your stool bulk and make it signal more strongly and effectively for your digestive system to have natural peristalsis and the eventual expulsion of fecal matter. When we talk about fiber, we have to talk about water, which is another important point for you to regulate. Because if you consume or start consuming a lot of fiber and don't hydrate, you'll get constipated. So if you've started eating more fiber, I'll leave some videos here with good sources of fiber, a playlist I have here with laxative recipes. You need to increase your water intake, so I'll also leave my video down here on how to add more water to your daily routine, how to do it, how to organize it. And I'll also leave a playlist here with some great flavored water recipes. They have a different taste, but no calories at all, and they'll help you drink more fluids. Another thing that will really help you have easier bowel movements is healthy fats. Because when your stool is moist, more hydrated, it's much easier, especially if you've been dealing with constipation for a while, and when you go to the bathroom, you end up bleeding or hurting yourself. So having moist stool thanks to healthy fats will really help you. What are healthy fats? Avocado, coconut oil, flaxseed oil, walnuts, Brazil nuts, nuts in general, and olive oil are all great additions to your diet. I even have a video here where I talk about some powerful laxatives where I combine them, fiber, healthy fats. I'll leave it here for you. There are 3 quick recipes that can help you and you'll really like them. There are some things you should do. In fact, if you can always do them, they'll help you a lot, which are more about lifestyle habits. One of them is to engage in physical activity, because physical activity will make you move your abdomen more. And just by moving your abdominal muscles, your internal organs also move when you exercise. This will further stimulate peristalsis, so it not only helps with weight loss, but also supports proper bowel function. It could be a walk, taking the stairs, going to the gym, or doing a targeted workout, so whatever you can manage, add it to your daily routine. I have a really nice video here, talking more about how to overcome laziness and how to make any physical activity more enjoyable. I'll leave them down below for you as well. 2 other things you should try to do are manage your stress, because people who are more stressed have more difficulty with bowel movements, and that creates even more stress, turning into an endless cycle. The person is stressed, can't go to the bathroom, and that makes them even more stressed. So the situation just keeps getting worse. I know that many people are anxious right now, given what we're all going through, unfortunately, these days. I'll leave my playlist of tips for anxiety and stress down below to try to help you with teas, home remedies, and advice to minimize this, and also try to improve your gut health that way. And finally, a very important tip for you: never hold in your stool. If you feel the urge to go to the bathroom, go. Don't hold it in, because every time you do, you're sending a bad signal to your gut, which starts to cancel out the vagus nerve signal. It just gives up trying, and then you'll end up getting even more constipated. So even if you're out on the street, try to find a clean bathroom. I know that's an issue. If you need to, bring one of those wipes to clean up, line the seat with toilet paper, do whatever you have to. But if you feel the urge, go to the bathroom, because otherwise it might get much harder for you to feel that urge again later. Once again, I have to tell you to be extremely careful with the use of industrialized laxatives. Here I talked about laxative recipes, but they're natural recipes. And the term laxative refers to something that helps expel stool. It doesn't mean using commercial laxatives or medications. I have a video where I talk more about which laxatives are good and which are bad, and I'll leave it here below in the description. And never use senna tea. This is an irritating laxative that will harm the growth of good bacteria in your gut, disrupt the signaling nerves responsible for bowel movements, and can cause you very serious problems in the medium and long term. So let's try to avoid them. Watch the video about laxatives and you'll understand better. Tell me down below then how your relationship with bowel movements is if you're able to go to the bathroom. I'm sure that by following these tips, you'll see results in no time. I'd love for you to come back here later and let me know if things got regular and how long it took. Give the video a like, because that really helps me, and share it with anyone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of good, because that's what I want here on the channel. See you next time. Bye.